Hi everyone, welcome back. So this is a quick clip that we're going to get into that was from a previous video. But as always, not financial advice, for entertainment only. Do your own research and invest in following coins and companies. And let's get into the clip. So Marathon Digital Holdings announces Bitcoin production and mining operation updates for March 2023. They increased Bitcoin production 21% month over month, producing a record 825 BTC in March 2023 and a record 2,195 Bitcoins in Q1 of 2023. They have done a fantastic job this quarter. They are definitely making up for what they did in 2022. They just had a really, really bad year in 2022. They are making up for it this year, which is good to see. And they have started selling Bitcoin as well, so they're not diluting as much, which is great to see as well. Okay, increased hash rate 64% in Q1 2023 to 11.5 exahash as of March 31st, 2023. So that's good there. And then reported unrestricted cash and cash equivalents of 124.9 million and increased unrestricted Bitcoin holdings to 11,466 Bitcoin as of March 31st, 2023. Okay, management commentary. During the quarter, we increased our operational hash rate 64% from 7 exahash to 11.5 exahash. We also observed improvements in the consistency of our hash rate, which indicates that some of the technologies or technological upgrades we have been implementing are starting to take effect. By improving our hash rate, we increased our Bitcoin production 41% from the prior quarter to a record 2,195 Bitcoins in Q1. In March, we produced a record 825 Bitcoin, which is a 21 increase from the prior month as well. So fantastic job by them getting those miners installed and energized, because they've been having some problems with getting things energized. So it's good to see that that's happening right now. Trying to see if there's anything else. There isn't anything else. You guys can take a look at all these numbers here, but I think those are the main points I wanted to go over. Okay, so let's take a look at Marathon here. Marathon is going to be way over here. There it is. Okay. Marathon currently has about 167 million shares outstanding. Stock price is $8.43. Market cap 1.4 billion right now. Huge one. I think they're just slightly below Riot right now as far as market cap is concerned. Current hash rate 11.5 exahash. Future hash rate 23.1. That's where I have them at. So they are 49% operational right now. They still have a lot of growth left in them, about 101%. Average hash rate per miner is 109. They're possibly one of the best ones that we are covering right here. Bitcoin HODL is 11,466. That's valued at about 324 million. Excuse me. And then the HODL market cap, 23% of their market cap is their HODL position. And then each share has about $1.94 cents in HODL right now. BTC production, you can see here that they had a really rough 2022. They bottomed at 72 Bitcoins in July. Ever since then, they've been obviously doing a much better job getting miners installed, getting them energized, moving things around, and getting them deployed and everything else. So that has basically transpired into more BTC being mined. So they reached 650 in October. They were down a little bit in November, December. But then they were right back up in January and February of 687, 683, and now 825. So that's good to see there. Their efficiency has also come way down here. The 200 is an anomaly here. That's because they mined for a portion of the month in June, I believe it was, before they had a problem with their facility in Montana, I believe it was, or the storm hit it and they were shut down. That's why you have this weird efficiency there on that one. Other than that, they had been kind of bouncing all over the place as far as efficiency, because they have been doing also quite a bit of curtailment. And you can see that they are a little bit lower than CleanSpark, Bitfarms, and Cypher as far as efficiency is concerned per exahash. 71.74 here for the month of March, 77 or 71.81 for February as well. So they are below where the kind of average where I think they should be kind of at. Okay, with 825 Bitcoins being mined for the month, it looks like they made about 20.7 million here. So that's good there. The other thing is, it looks like they're going to be possibly back up to about 50 million in revenue for the quarter, which is going to be great. The last time they were around that was pretty much last quarter. They weren't able to beat it. They were at 52.9. Bitcoin was also higher at that point where it is right now. But they weren't able to beat it, unfortunately, here, but they are really close to that, which I would expect them to beat it possibly in the Q2. Their numbers from the last year as well on that one. And they did sell about, looks like, 751 Bitcoins for about 18.8 million. So that's good. You can see here that they've been selling consistently here for the last 3 months. For the most part, they sold 2.9 or 2,961 Bitcoins in the last 3 months, which is good. They're not diluting as much. Okay. As far as the miners that got installed here in March, we had, let's see, I added in basically, was it 14 1,210 miners roughly to get us about almost 2 exahash here in additional miners. Those were mining for about 18 days. The rest of the miners were operating for about 26 days in order for me to get them to the 20.7 million in revenue, which is right there. So we're pretty close to that one as it is. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And let's see here. Institutions. Institutions did increase here as well to 321 from 314, which is good. Shares, however, went down a little bit here, which is kind of strange, to 52.6 million from 52.8. And percentage owned went down to 31.5 from 45.19. So I'm thinking there's got to be definitely some dilution being accounted into this as well. Some new numbers being released for how many shares there are outstanding. And that's having an effect on percentage owned right now. So I think that's the reason for it. Other than that, analysts, we still have 1 strong buy rating, 4 buy ratings, 3 hold ratings. Price target is $20 for the high, $11.40 for the average, $4 for the low. Okay. I don't know what the low, who came up with the low of $4 on that one. Don't know what they're smoking. Okay, my numbers. Current quarter, we're looking at about 50.5 million. Last 3 quarters was 66.0 million, looks like. Yep, and that's reported numbers from them. Let's see here. Based on that, we're looking at a combined 160 million, 50% net income from gross revenue because, well, I think that's kind of where we should be at. $6.97 for that. 75% net income from gross revenue would be at $10.46. They are right in between that. I think they are pretty fairly valued right now as it is. Now, if they continue to grow the way they are, I would expect them to be priced even better than this, especially if Bitcoin starts going up higher in price as well. Okay. Now, what can I say as far as the production for their March update? Great job by them. They've definitely, like I said, had a really, really tough year in 2022. So it's kind of nice to see them actually performing nicely for a change. And they have been doing it pretty much for the last 5 months or so. They've been doing a pretty good job here. So we want to see this continue on. And it would be great to see them get to 23 exahash by the end of Q2 here. That would be another 100% increase from where they are right now. Okay. So that's it. I'll just say continue on the great job there, and we'll see how things play out.